world, and the world knows how great Filipinos are as a performer, right?
Yes.
Is there some sort of, in any form of pressure if you're performing in the Philippines? Is there because my driver can sing better than somebody famous. So it's like that in the Philippines. It's like
Sure.
everybody can be singing better than whoever's famous. And then does it feel different when you're performing in the Philippines because everybody knows in the Philippines everyone can sing? Like everyone.
I can speak to this on, and that's a great question actually. So I can speak to this on conversations I've had with some of the artists, and I can speak to this for me personally. I love singing in front of other singers. I relish it, and I love working. And I'll give you a good example. And we've I mean, some of the background vocalists that sing in our group are really, really second to none. And I'll say it right off the bat. Allow me to tell a little story. I have so many stories. Okay, so we were doing a show with Dan Hill. Dan Hill was one of the folks who helped discover Celine Dion, if those who don't know this. And he produced and wrote a number of her biggest hits on her Seduces Me album. He wrote the title cut, Seduces Me. And in our group, and she's been singing with us for I think 11 or 12 years. She used to be a Viva artist, but now she's just a Love Rocks artist. Lara Cuevas. And she's got an amazing, amazing voice. And so Dan said, I would like to just do in the show, just me on the guitar and you singing Seduces Me. And after that he said, I love Celine Dion, I love her to death, but you sing better than she does. And Celine Dion is an amazing, amazing, amazing singer. But coming from Dan Hill, I like the way you do that song even better than Celine. So I understand exactly what you're saying. Does that intimidate some people? Perhaps. But I think if you're a real pro in this, that you relish in it, you love it, it makes you feel good. And I'll tell you from my personal experience, we had a gentleman by the name of Jonathan Potenciano, and he was a big artist here in the 70s, 80s, and then he moved to the United States. Now he pretty much runs the Las Vegas Strip. I mean, he's all over Vegas. And he's got an amazing voice. I mean, really an amazing voice. And it was just such a pleasure to work with him. I've worked with, one of considered the best, he's not Filipino, but one of the best male vocalists ever is Peebo Bryson. Yeah, everyone know Peebo Bryson?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'll sing some of his songs if you guys don't remember, but thankfully you remember. So, and Peebo's been in a number of our shows, and obviously he's one of the best singers on earth. What does that do for me? Oh my gosh, I just love singing with him and performing with him. I think you get a whole different set of energy. And when folks come to see you in concert, they came to see you, and you put on the best show. I think it's an honor to sing in front of other people who can sing very good. It's an absolute honor. Does it bother some other people? Perhaps. But I think if you've been in this business a long time, you really develop an appreciation for true talent. And so when we listen to young talent, that's just, believe it or not, a lot of people ask me, because I grew up in Hawaii. I'm born in the Philippines, in Manila, okay, but I grew up in Hawaii. And so people ask, oh, Hawaii, did you work with Bruno Mars? And yes, I worked with Bruno Mars. When is the last time you worked with Bruno? Well, personally, he and I on stage doing something together back in 2004. But he was doing a Michael Jackson impersonation back then. He wasn't a big artist, but everyone knew, boy, this guy's gonna go somewhere. He's got an amazing voice, amazing energy. And so sharing the stage, and he's part Filipino too, you do know that.
Yeah.
He's Puerto Rican, and his mother who passed away, she was a very dear friend, and she and I had done a bunch of shows together, Bernie. And so working with these folks, being on stage with them, it's wonderful. It's actually a good feeling. And that's a wonderful question. Hopefully I put some context into that. Thank you for that question.
Thank you.